Hello everybody, welcome back to an all new video. My name is Whisper, and today we are going to be doing a cargo flight using a real checklist, which I do have over here on my second monitor for me to look at. We are currently in a FedEx Boeing 777. We're going to be flying here in Pilot Training Flight Simulator. We're going to be flying from here out all the way out to, I believe we're going to be flying to Orenji today. Not Orenji. What is that? Perth. Yeah, we're gonna be flying hello? Sorry, I'm having a bit of a brain fart here. This looks weird. I would turn around and then I would go right here. This is Perth, right? Oh my god. Anyway. We're going to Tokyo International, which I believe is Orenji, so that was a little bit of a sped moment. But here we go. We're gonna be going to Orenji, I believe. Orenji today. We're not going to Perth. Perth is not what I remember it being. Hold on. That's what the heck? That's okay. We'll just wait until we get over there. All right. We currently have no ATC on, so we're kind of just gonna be flying alone and FedEx 7853 requesting IFR to the Tokyo International Airport. Alright, so FedEx 7853 IFR cleared, squawk 2332. Okay, squawk 2332, thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and start pushback. I do love me a good Boeing 777. But my favorite plane is still the ERJ-145 that no games ever have in. I have done my pre-flight checklist, my cockpit preparation checklist, and my before start prep checklist, and my engine start checklist, and my before taxi checklist. Taxi checklist, taxi to assigned runway, speed max 20 knots. Brake gyro turn coordinate checked during taxi. I checked that at the gate, so we should be okay on gyro. Brake gyro and turn coordinator. We're gonna just do this. We gotta make sure we stay under 20. There we go. And we're just gonna go into first person. I do love myself a good Boeing 777 flight. Now, I'm going to do one in project flight. Project flights usually do take a little bit longer, and I really also wanted to fly at FedEx, just because, and for some reason, project flight does not have FedEx 777s, so if I go there, I'm going to have to do a DHL 777. Let me know down in the comments if I should do a DHL 777, or if not. But other than that, we're going to be going to Perth, like I said. I'm pretty sure not Perth. Orenji is okay. We're about to find out, but is Perth Tokyo or is Orenji Tokyo? I'm pretty sure Perth is Tokyo, so we're just gonna go to Perth and we'll find out. If not, well, then I'm a little stupid. But we're gonna be going on to runway 25 left via Alpha 3. I feel like they made these roads, the taxiways, a little too skinny because I do feel my back tires dipping into the grass. Hopefully no one's landing. Definitely didn't check. We're gonna go ahead and put flaps at 3 for takeoff. And then we will get going right out of here. Alright. And here we go. You want to rotate? Get up. climb into about 20,000, and then we'll start a slower climb up to 30,000. Sorry, once we hit once we hit 2,000, we'll start our slower climb up to 3,000. So we're just gonna pitch down a little bit so that our ascent slows a little bit. All right, we're gonna pitch back up, and we are going to start our turn towards right. We're gonna drop our speed down to 75. We can bank a little bit harder. And then we are going to try to keep our flight level at around 3,000 as we finish this turn to go towards Perth or Tokyo International. Really wish the island was just called Japan, you know? Flying right back over where we took off. And we are going to pitch back down by a little bit. You know, we'll go up to 4,000. That works. And then, yep, now I have no control. We're going to sit at, 75% power. Actually, we're going to go down to 70% power for cruise. While we're cruising, let's just admire this FedEx Boeing 777. There's the airport we just took off from right over there. And sadly, we cannot toggle the cursor off, so as long as I am holding at this and this, it's going to put me right back to center no matter where I go. And something I don't like for Project Flight, you don't have to press a button to hold. You kind of just turn your mouse off with A, and then it stays where it is. It stays in its turn. It stays whatever it's doing. But like this, it'll level itself out. Like we're sitting at 4,044 feet at 265 knots. And I'm going to undo this real quick, turn a little bit more towards Perth. And just like that, perfect. Ah, it is a Renji. Okay, hold on. We're going to a Renji. I was right. I was right the first time. There we go. Now I'm where I'm supposed to be going. Nice. All right. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Oh, look, my engines decided to spawn this time. Cool. I will say the 777 cockpit, I definitely do like. It's one of the more detailed, I feel like. And I love that they included this Greater Rockford chart down here. It's definitely one of my favorite features about this. One reason I like this over Project Flight is this has more options, I believe. Can I open my cargo door midair? Just a weird little, like, I don't think I can. No, it doesn't let me. Just a weird little thought. While we're sitting up here, we will... What checklist I'm looking at? Alright, after takeoff, positive rate of climb, the gear is up. Cruise and descent preparation. Engine instruments monitoring engine and instruments. Fuel quality is checked. Lights are as required. ATIS airport information, check. Altimeter, check. Radios are set. Reset MCP altitude. Check. FMC approach speed reference. Set. Localizer frequency set. Descent anti-ice. We are not going to be starting our descent yet. We're going to start our descent as we hit right about there. As we are going into our approach, we're going to be landing right here on this runway. Let's take a look at the airport chart for Tokyo. If it'll load. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, look at that. Loaded. We're going to be landing on runway 2. Runway 2 at Tokyo International. Runway 2, not usable for land O. You know what's crazy? I land on runway 2 all the time. So I guess we're going to be going around and coming back to runway 20. Or we'll take a nice little turn for 31 because it is a longer runway, and we do in fact have a larger aircraft. All right, and then that looks good. We'll just study this chart for a little bit while we wait. Does in fact look like runway 2 is not usable for landing. I've landed multiple times on runway 2, not actually checking the chart because that was just me practicing flying, but does look as if we are going to be taking gate 15 as we land on runway 31. We're probably gonna exit by Bravo 12 exit. We're gonna follow Alpha 12. We're gonna go like this and then come down. If we get lucky, we'll get off on Bravo 11. We'll come down to Alpha 11. We'll take a right onto Alpha, and then we'll come right down here to gate 15. So we'll try to keep that as the flight plan. I'm gonna keep this up here. We can close. There's no need for that. I'm gonna keep this up here. Yeah, we're landing on 31. We're not landing on the little island out here. We're gonna adjust my heading so that I don't fly over that island. And that way I'm not too far to make a accurate turn. We're gonna hold about right there. Perfect. Alright, looks good. Already did my cruise checklist, my before TOD, and then my descent will start about right here, like I said. I want y'all to tell me down in the comments below what your favorite what your favorite aircraft is that Project Flight has. Other than that, I think I'm just gonna not make y'all sit here and watch me study the flight plan. So until next time, I see y'all, which is gonna be I don't know, it's gonna be quick because I'm just gonna do a quick cutscene for you, and I will see y'all in a second.